What's poppin', everybody? This is Saberwolf94, and I'm pretty sure I've probably mentioned this maybe once or twice on this channel or other videos, maybe on the Koi no Katachi, a silent voice video. I think I mentioned that, but I am a very, very huge fan of One Piece. I've been following One Piece since I was a little kid. Now, my story with One Piece is kind of different than maybe some of the other people, but I'm a very huge fan of One Piece, and I want to talk about some of the characters that I feel like are maybe a little bit forgotten, or maybe they have potential, and just a few characters that I want to see more of. Now, here's a disclaimer first of all. I am actually watching the Funimation dub of One Piece. I'll fucking watch the original Japanese someday, of course, but for some reason or another, I'm not gonna explain the story. I just ended up getting into the Funimation dub of One Piece, and since I kept watching that, I decided, hey, let's not just start watching the original Japanese one and then we'll leave the English one over there. So yeah. So of course, a lot of characters maybe have already they've appeared. Maybe a lot of characters that I'm really like I haven't been exposed to yet. I have been spoiled to a lot of things, unfortunately, all the good stuff like with Ace and a lot of other shit. But yeah, okay. So first and foremost, the first character, all the way from the old school, is Captain Kuro. So this was actually a really cool character, in my opinion. He's pretty cool in the dub too, voiced by Kent Williams. He's the kind of like he seems like he's the kind of like nerd guy, but he's actually a cool guy. Like you don't want to fuck with him. He's no fool. And his fighting style was pretty good. I mean, he has those sword things, cat claws. Like kind of acts like Wolverine. That's the thing that comes to mind. And he moved super fast with the pussyfoot maneuver, kind of like what the agents, the CP9 dudes do, and the Six Power shit. So he was a pretty good character. I feel like he's like the Raditz of One Piece. And when I'm talking about Raditz, I'm talking about Raditz in Dragon Ball Z because he was cool. You know, he has a pretty interesting fighting style. You know, Wolverine, some Wolverine shit. But we never heard of him again after the events that happened so early. I think he's just sailing away again with his crew and shit. But it'd be really cool if the Straw Hat crew run into him in the New World or some shit. I think he's just a really good character. And the characters I'm gonna mention in over here is characters that are actually at least solid fighters. I mean, there's a lot of good characters I like the chick in Skypiea and other characters, but they just have to kind of fit in my opinion, that we don't know what happened with them. They just things kind of got unresolved. Like for example, Orlong I really like, but he got a lot of shit in Fishman Island, so I think that guy is kind of resolved, maybe. Okay, so the other guy is gonna be, well, she's a chick actually, is Miss Doublefinger, the One Piece, the fucking agent, Mr. One's female partner agent. Miss Doublefinger, I think she's called Paula. That's her like real name when she's at the cafe or some shit. But basically, just because she's a sexy, cool kind of fighter chick, the Spike Fruit shit is pretty cool. And she was just a sexy, cool character. That's basically it. To be honest, I didn't really like her fight. I mean, I kind of like it, but at the same time, in those days, I thought Nami's fighting style with that staff was kind of ridiculous. But anyway, as far as Miss Doublefinger goes, I think she's pretty cool. From what I understand, from a little bit of things that I read on Wiki, One Piece Weekend shit, I think it's just she manages to escape after the Alabasta shit, like after they're gonna round up the criminals and shit, the Navy. But she's again in sort of limbo. We don't know what happened with her. We don't know where she is. It'd be good if she makes an appearance. I see her fight again or some shit. And speaking of her, it's not just her. The same with Miss Golden Week, Mr. Five, and Miss Valentine. Those agents too. They're not probably as cool as Miss Doublefinger, except maybe for the little girl, Miss Golden Week. But they definitely could do some shit too. We don't know what happened with them after the fucking the giant arc, Little Garden. I don't think they're dead because Oda usually doesn't do stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think they're dead, and we don't know what happened with them either. So those are some just some characters that can they have some devil fruit powers maybe we didn't see more of, we didn't see enough of, and it'd be good if we see them again, maybe in the New World, who knows. Now, now we go into the heavy shit. So the next up is going to be Crocodile. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about the other warlords too. Maybe, well, not all of them, but I'm going to tell you guys what I know, what I think. So Crocodile is hands down my favorite character in One Piece. He's like, Whitebeard gives him a run for its money. I think I can't decide between the two of them sometimes, but Whitebeard unfortunately has passed away in One Piece, so at best we're going to see flashbacks of him doing cool stuff. But Crocodile, I'm really curious. I want to see his backstory. I want to see why he's like this. I want to see what his new goals are. Just see him fight more and shit. And a lot of the misconceptions that he's weak and Moria is weak and all that stuff. I mean, I have a whole lot of stuff to say about the Alabasta arc. Maybe I'll make a video about that. Actually, that's a good idea. But I want to see more of. Now, from what I understand, I think I read somewhere, but I'm not sure that eventually Luffy is gonna befriend the original seven warlords. He's gonna be in good terms with them eventually, or they're gonna help him with or something. And I'm pretty sure, of course, we won't see the last of Crocodile, but I'm just really giving emphasis on him. Emphasizing that I really want to see more of that guy. I've been waiting so long, man. I was waiting so long when I knew I was spoiled to that he was going to show up again in Impel Down, and I was counting the days, counting the years when that happened in the dub, and now that the Whitebeard arc is finished, I can't wait for it to see him again. From what I understand, he hasn't done anything even in the original Japanese where it's more ahead, the manga and shit, manga, but I really just want to know. I mean, he's probably the only character, the only guy that I actively look for spoilers to. I just want to find out if he's really a chick, if you guys know all those theories and shit, or what have you. So, Crocodile, of course. And Moria, too. I like Moria, too. I really like the original Seven Warlords a lot. And Moria is one of the guys that I like more. I think a lot of people hate that guy. They think he's weak and shit. But I think he's pretty cool. I want to learn more about him, too. He's like the Castlevania One Piece character, his whole arc. So I think that's pretty good. So yeah, he's the oldest guy too. So it's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more of that guy too, like I've said with the Warlords. But yeah, I just given a little bit of emphasis on him too. And that's basically it. There's a lot of other cool characters, like let's say the Bison, no, not Bison, the Bull guy on the Snow Island with Chopper. I don't remember what was his name. Fucking Dalton. Yeah, there's a lot of various cool characters, but it's just because they're kind of town specific that like that guy was in that town. You know, his shit is resolved basically. It doesn't make sense, a lot of sense for us to see him again, maybe. But characters like, let's say Captain Kuro, Miss Doublefinger, all these characters, they're just kind of in the limbo. So I feel like we could see them, and there is sort of room for them to grow as characters and see their shit and see them do stuff. So that's basically it. Just thought about some characters. Captain Kuro, man, that guy really is like the Raditz of One Piece. It's a big wasted potential, man. He was pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about him, and you know his fighting style and character are just, I think they're just too cool to be kind of wasted like that just in the beginning. And I want to see what he learned and shit too. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this One Piece video. I'm probably going to make more in the future. Of course, I'm not going to do them frequently. This is still a Pokemon TCG channel, but maybe. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. Say Bro94. What's up?